All right. I'm up on the roof now, and I don't know much to say about sheeting except for put it on there square. And you can see I use screws for mine. Screws hold better. I like the thicker sheeting. I use 5/8. It doesn't flex when you're walking on it near as bad as 1/2 inch. So there's not really much to say about sheeting. You can see the little gap I left right there about my finger stuck in the middle. Get it on straight and square, and should make your shingling a lot easier. Alright, as you can see, I've shingled the back side of this thing, and I used roofing tacks 7/8 of an inch because I didn't want them to go through and you'd be seeing them on the inside. It's different on a regular house that you're going to build, I guess. Talk a little bit about the shingles. You gain 5 inches every rows of shingles you put down, and they're 3 feet long. These are the rain slots in here, and if you need to cut them, right here, it's a good little marker. Just cut them square. You can hold your square out there, and a razor knife take care of them. Main thing is on your first rows to get started off straight. If you do that, leave your overhang the same, it's pretty much not a problem all the way up, and then it's just overlap. I'll show you how you start off. You start with the first row upside down, and I started over here on this side, so I'm gonna start right down there at the corner and work my way up. All right, there is the first row. As you can see, they're upside down. I got 4 nails in each one, right above right below the rain slot. I left 1 inch overhang in the front and on that side, and I'm gonna let this side run out wild, and I'll cut it off later. Now what I'm gonna do is go back and just cover that row with a row that's right side up. All right, there's the first shingle, and if you'll notice, it's a little short, and I cut that much of it off. Why I did that is I didn't want to have this same groove. If I would have just ran a shingle out right there, I'd have had that little crack down here, so I just staggered them. And that's back to that first rain slot I was talking about a minute ago. I will show you this. This is a hook knife. It's just a utility knife, and they make life a lot easier to cut shingles. Just put that little hook in there and you got it. So get you one of those. They're pretty cheap. Save you a lot of trouble. All right, that's the first row. You can see all my rain slots are staggered and no gaps or anything. And what I need to do now is measure from the bottom up and start running a line across. Now, if you get good enough at this, you don't even really need a line, but a line really won't hurt you. Like I said, the gain is 5 inches each time. All right, you can see my lines. Maybe I need a little more chalk, but this is the start of the second row. You can see how I've got it lined up. I'm gonna go back and trim just a little bit right there. But you just put the top of your shingle on that line all the way across, and you can see that your rain slots are like half on. So after a while, you can just kind of look at it and see that you're in the right spot. So you make sure you're staggered over here, and then just work your way over. All right, now that you got all your shingles on, what you got to do next is cut the ridge row. You can buy these, or you can just make them yourself. This is what I do. And you just want to get you a pattern and you cut them on a piece of board. And you can use your hook knife or regular utility knife or whatever you do. But you just take them and you want to lay it out like that and cut down through here. Keep that rain slot kind of in the middle right there, a little groove there. Well, this is actually the rain slot, but keep this little groove, this little tab up here in the middle, and just clip the corners off. And you'll need quite a few. You can figure how many you need. Like I said, you gain 5 inches every time. Because, you know, this part is your exposed part down here. Probably about that much. So, you know, you can figure if you got an 8-foot roof across, just divide that by 5 inches and that'll give you a rough estimate of how many you need. All right, you can see how I've attached the first of the ridge row shingles, and I measured up from the back side, and it happened to measure 41 inches. I just centered that shingle best I could. And then I popped the line all the way down here so I can line them up on this back side. And they should be pretty straight across. You can see how I've attached that. You just want to put 2 nails in it. And your next shingle is gonna go just like that. And you just keep nailing them down until you get to the end. And then I'll show you what you do over there. Okay, I got my ridge row shingles all the way to the end, and what I'm gonna do right here is just cut this one off even, and then just put a little cap on the end, and I'll show you that. There's the cap on the end. I put 4 nails in that, and it's already got like, I don't know, 2 or 3 layers of shingles underneath there, so I couldn't imagine any way that would be leaking. You could take a little you know, tar and put underneath that one if you're worried about it, but it's pretty much ends the roof. One of the things I like about doing roofs is nobody's ever going to be up here to look at it, so as long as it looks good from the ground and sheds the water, you're good. And if you got any questions, please ask, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it.